can't take it back.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
I have exactly 24 hours.
I'm in a panic.
3 months ago, I promised my daughter I would build her dream closet for her birthday. She even drew where she wanted the shelves. 3 months later, it's still there. Life gets busy. I was building a kitchen. My table saw is on a job site, so I have to do this without it. I didn't expect this rain. So why not build a closet in 24 hours with no table saw? I should also mention I'm trying to keep this entire project under $200. What? Okay, this seems more like it. This is birch shop grade plywood, and we're painting it white. It's gonna work just fine. You can also use an MDF if you want to and save a little bit more money. I just prefer working with wood. I have 12 cuts here. Do you think you could cut them for me? I know that table saws are intimidating for a lot of people. The hardware store will do it. While I'm here, I actually picked up these 2 metal rods because her request has an over-under situation, and I'm trying to stay as close to the Sharpie diagram as possible. We made it home with the plywood, and now it's pouring. Pouring. So there are a few cuts that I have to make outside. I've already started. I've already committed. I already have her closet completely ripped apart, and I only have 24 hours. Rain or not, I won't melt. I could have planned this out properly. I didn't have this idea until last minute. I didn't know it was gonna rain, but it's pouring out. So let's build a closet instead. She wanted a rack to go up a little bit higher so that she can have 2 because she knows. I never agree with the fact that this rack is right here. Unused space way up high. And then you have this strange space that you can only pack so many boxes. They're unusable. 2 racks, she wants some storage, she wants a place for her metal. Should I switch this over here? And she wants a dresser, which I don't think that's gonna work. Because even if I take these off, you're going to have this. She was the Lorax for Halloween. We're never throwing it out. Poor girl has so much to put in this little tiny closet. I'm taking the doors off, but I'm being very gentle with them because I'm not exactly sure the finish level. This closet is either going to be phenomenal and I don't need to put the doors back on. Oh no, now I have to retrim it out. Of course I do. Or it's going to be practical enough for storage that we might still want to hide it because we might not get to the pretty point. With 22 hours left to go, I don't really know how far I'm going to get. Much better. Now we've added trim work into the renovation. Why not? These are great. I can reuse these. And if you have a bad habit like I do of finishing things to 95, 96%, stop. I only did the floor to the closet. True story. And now I have to finish the floor before I can even start the project. 5 months ago, Danica thought I'll get to it one day. The one day Danica has 24 hours and I don't have floor. I'm gonna save you the boring details of laying the floor in. We'll jump ahead, but now I have cut off 2 more hours of my timeline. Okay, now that I have wasted an entire day getting floor on and going to the hardware store after making the decision, I'm ready to start building. This time crunch is really messing with my head. I don't have the time to build an entire dresser, so my thought is I'm going to build this so that later on I can build the drawers, sorry. Realistically, you can stack pants up and stuff and you can see it. We'll get to that after. The first thing you want to do is figure out where your bottom rack is going to be. 36 inches is pretty standard, but you just want to think about what it is you're going to be hanging in your closet. I'm going to go 40 inches because she does have some dresses and I'm pretty sure the bottom rack is the one that's going to be used the most. Bottom. So I'm going with 40. Shelf. Okay, so here's my issue. Look at this. In a closet this size, this is only, 5 inches of space behind here, but every inch in a closet that's only 4 feet wide makes a difference. We're going to have a dead space behind here. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to build this and hopefully convince her that she doesn't need drawers. We can get cute little baskets or something because then that 5 inches won't matter. I'm putting my tallest piece in first because it's going to act as the spine of the closet and everything else will be attached to this. Do you want to know something else that I left at the job site? My laser level. So I'm doing everything manually, but I guess that shows you that you can do it too. So we've got our bottom of the shelf. I'm just using leftover trim and I'm PLing it and pin nailing it to the wall, and that's going to hold the top shelf, a shelf that I'm going to put over the hanging. In a space like this, you want as many possible places for storage that you can do. And putting this shelf on will then allow me to grab it from the upright support, and it'll all come together, and they're gonna grab the top of the shelf. Like so, which allows me to put this guy up. When you look at the size of this closet, or like the scope of a closet, you get a little nervous because you're thinking, okay, it's so much work. It's really not, it's just big. Like, it's not a lot. Okay, please be careful if you're just laying things down like I am. Get it attached as quickly as possible because, again, this is the spine of the closet and this is going to hold everything. Once that's in place, then you can start to put your other shelves in. But this is where I started to look around and I started to get really frustrated because the one thing she wanted, I'm not doing. The whole point of doing this is to get this dresser in here because she does not have a lot of storage and she has one of the smallest rooms. IKEA is 40 minutes away. The only thing that I really think is going to make this a wow factor is I'm going to go pick up one of those I think they're like $120. They stand just underneath this and I'm going to incorporate that. We're really pushing the clock here, but this is just not, it's just not it. I don't feel it. I just got to say that, like, sometimes I should be supervised with my decision making. Sometimes. Diamonds are built under pressure, right? This can't be real. I have to drive back in that. It's still going. It's still going. Magnolia town was humming, smoke lay on the ground. Yeah, Magnolia town was humming. I was on such a roll that I forgot to take the exit that would get me out of the traffic that we saw on the way in, and now I'm sitting in it. Ari actually called me in IKEA and FaceTimed me, and she asked where I was. I told her, and then I had to make up this lie that I was getting shelves for the kitchen, and she's like, oh, show me when you get home, because she's very into decor, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what a sin. So now I have to avoid her tonight when she calls me, or avoid that question, actually, and just say I didn't get them up or something. We're making good time. It's 1 o'clock. I still have got several hours before I call it a day and then pick back up in the morning before she gets home. If you'll believe it, I just took everything out of the closet, so I'm starting fresh again. I'm in, 8 hours now? 9 hours? Actually, 10. I am in 10 hours now. Got the IKEA dresser together, but it feels like I'm starting from scratch. But I do think it's going to be a much better idea. In conclusion, I feel like I've partially wasted the day, but now I actually have a plan, but I can only execute that plan in the morning time. But reality is, I basically just have to make sure that this is mounted, that's mounted. I fill this, I hang the 2 bars, and then I do shelving. It's not gonna be bad. Now it's starting to look more like her drawing. 2 supports cut at 32. And then I'm going to use the old pine that was up here for those. She is a phenomenal competitive dancer, and she needs somewhere to put her medals. That's very specific. You'll see to the right there, she has medals with an arrow. So we have got to get that in. That's not going to leave a lot of space for shelving. But I think because they're short, it's going to be okay. Originally, I was thinking shelf, but I'm gonna have to do shelf. Honestly, she did pretty good. That's probably exactly where I would put the shelf. Now we've got her medals in. Okay, we've got the dresser, we've got the 2 racks. She had desk ? On top of this. Like, now it can't be a sit at desk, but I think she just means like a deeper area. And now the medals. we're cooking with gas. I'm just going to measure. These shelves are 10 1/4. So we're gonna step back 3/4 to 9 1/2. Now we're gonna cut 2 supports for this, and then on this side here. We're actually gonna cut 4, so that way we could do it up here also. I'm so excited. It's actually looking like she wanted it to, and it's not feeling huge. When I, you know, yeah, you were here. You were here. Now I'm gonna put these in. They're adjustable. I just don't know about these clips because there's nowhere to stick them. This isn't gonna work anyway. Why does this happen? This is too large. I bought the ones that are too big. Why? Do I cut them down? Kent is like 25 minutes away. I'm gonna caulk everything. I'm gonna paint everything. Then I'm gonna see if my local home hardware has any for a smaller distance. Like, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. So before I go and grab that, I'm just gonna show you a really good tip for getting super clean paint, and that is caulking. So if you paint this way and this way, you're gonna have this black line because it's a shadow. So you wanna paint everything, or you wanna caulk everything before you paint it. Run your finger along to smooth it out. It dries in 20 minutes and it's very easy to paint over, and that will save you from having any dark shadows, and the paint job will look a lot better. Now I have to go to Home Hardware and figure out my next problem. Okay, so they have pretty well the exact same thing. Different brand, but this one is 18 to 30 inches. That's the size I got. I'm gonna save myself the drive and get these 2, and I'll return those. Slight bit of a panic because they're coming home at 2 o'clock and it is currently 12:30. I have an hour and a half, and this is where I'm at. The pure white, I had to run out and grab that, but I'm literally in full panic to try and get this finished, so I didn't video the fact that I went out and got this. Freaking worst part about this is the kids keep calling me. I have 1 hour to go. I've got the paint on the first layer. It's cut the pink a little bit, and I didn't show you this, but I actually found these at Home Hardware, and I'm going to use them instead of using the rod, because the rod has the little like hooks. It's supposed to go like on a shelf. Anyway, this is going to work better. I'm in a panic, like a full panic. I don't even know where my phone is. Still wet, but I've got to get these metals up. I gotta do it. We are like major crunch time, so I'm gonna very carefully place them so that they don't touch the white. Okay, just gonna rearrange them later. Oh my god, my fingers are literally getting up there. And they're still a little bit purple, but I think that's okay. Once the clothes get in, I think that's okay. Oh my goodness, we actually did it. I think we did it. They're gonna be here like 15 minutes and it's still wet. I wanna get this hung up because I have her room like a complete disaster. She has so much clothes, and this is such a little space. Did I buy all this? Wait a second, I can't believe I've done this entire video without a mic. I'm so sorry. It probably sounds like crap. I can't take it back. I'm sorry. Testing. She absolutely loved it. I'm so excited. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. I check them regularly and I'm here to chat. I will link a video right here or here, wherever it is. Could possibly be the mudroom edition that I'm adding on, which is going to make the house feel so much better. Could be something to do with the kitchen. Oh my gosh, what a mess. Like, subscribe, you know, all the YouTube things. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time.